Fight or Flight is a new action film starring Josh Hartnett. So today, let's see if it's worth your time. A mercenary takes on the job of tracking down a target on a plane, but must protect her when surrounded by people trying to kill both of them. This is exactly what I wanted out of the movie Love Hurts. That very hyperactive, violent film that just has this energy to it that's just constantly flowing throughout the movie. This is a lot of fun. This is like John Wick on a plane, and it's a blast. I really like Josh Hartnett in this movie. In the beginning of the film, when we're introduced to him, Lucas, he seems like somebody that it wouldn't fit in this action role. Like the character himself didn't give off this vibe of somebody that would be on this plane trying to kill a bunch of people. But as we progress throughout this movie, and then when we eventually do get him on the plane, we see that he has these skills. And he is very good at killing people. In a very isolated location on an airplane, we are able to do a lot with the action. Despite it being on this plane, you could venture off into different areas of the plane. But Josh Hartnett goes from this character that you just don't really take too seriously in the beginning of the film. He's he's at a low point in his life, but now when he's on this plane, we see that everything that he's done in this past is now come forth, and we can see that skill set in full force within this movie. The action is a lot of fun. There are brutal moments. I was itching at the bit to get to that first action scene, because a lot of the beginning, like the first 20-25 minutes, is the setup of trying to get him on the plane. He's very hesitant about it at first, but once we get him on the plane and he has his first kill, you know that you're in for a ride. So the beginning of the film does run a little bit slow, but once you're on that plane, the action is in full force. There is so many cool, unique scenes within this movie, involving chainsaws and wine glasses. The direction for these action scenes do have some edits here and there, but it's nicely put together to where you believe all the action. The choreographed moments are really great, but the edits are very smooth to where you're really still invested in all of those action scenes. With it being that isolated location, you could have like a claustrophobic feel to it all, but they're able to utilize a lot of different areas of the plane to have really intense action scenes. And once we have more and more people trying to kill Lucas and the person that he's trying to protect, the first action scene has like one person, and then it becomes like two people, and then like four people, and then just a bunch of different assassins attacking Josh Hartnett, and it's a lot of fun. He's very confident once he is on that plane, and he has some fun moments along the way. You could tell that Josh Hartnett had a blast with this movie, because it requires a lot from him, going from somebody that is like this low point in his life, very hesitant on getting on the plane, but once he is on the plane, he's confident and very direct when he needs to be. And it really just builds that momentum throughout the movie once we are on that plane. Like, there isn't a lot of downtime when we are up in the air. The action is constantly going. I mean, learn about the person that he's trying to protect, some backstory for this character, some backstory for Josh Hartnett's character as well. But that momentum is going, that pacing's really good once we are on the plane. So I really liked Fight or Flight. Great action sequences throughout. I mean, there's edits, but it's very smooth it's very smooth. This is what I wanted for the movie Love Hurts earlier this year, but it just didn't reach that height. Now, I don't think Fight or Flight is one of the best action movies I've ever seen, but is one that I'm going to remember down the road and have just a lot of fun with it all. It's got a lot of hyper action sequences. The characters are a lot of fun. You have backstory that doesn't seem too meaningful to them, but you're just really focused all on that action and just delivering really intense, bloody sequences, utilizing very odd objects that we wouldn't really find on a plane, but it just works and becomes a fun, entertaining movie. I'm gonna go ahead and give Fight or Flight a B. Thank you guys for watching my review for Fight or Flight, the new action film starring Josh Hartnett. Have you guys seen it by chance? What did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for more up and coming content like this. My name is Just Watches Movies, and you guys stay classy too.